Welcome back to my adventures in Metroid Zero Mission. And today we deal with an epic part of our adventure. We deal with freezing enemies, we deal with mysterious blocks, and we deal with Ghidorahs. And why is that such a big deal? Well, Ghidorahs block boss doors. And if you've been paying attention to the map, this boss door leads to Ridley's room. But he's not here, as you can tell by the lack of Ridley and the blue doors. So, I guess we lucked out. Pretty good here. I guess we'll just leave. And find a Chozo statue. Oh, that's weird. Alright, well, that's fine. Let's get an unknown item. And now it's inconclusive. Item incompatible with current suit. I'm gonna keep getting that message, it seems like. I don't know what that could possibly mean. Thank you, though. We needed to get that full heal. Oh, but why? Well, I mean, just because Ridley's not in his room now, doesn't mean that he won't be eventually. We just don't know when. Well, in any case, we might as well get out of here. Uh-oh, you heard that noise. You see that gray door. Where is he? Right there! Oh, I love that entrance. Here we go, Ridley, the big bad boss, and he's actually not that hard. But he does do a lot of damage. He's very easy to beat. I mean, despite his stabbing attack here and the amount of damage he does, really all you have to do is just damage him a lot, really quick. With, you know, as long as you have a lot of missiles like I do, and really you don't even need that. The only reason I would think you'd lose, other than if you're playing a low percentage run, is if you're making mistakes. You know, like if you just weren't paying attention, or if you were just goofing around, or if you weren't shooting your missiles fast enough, or if you, I don't know, fell into the liquid hot magma. Oops. And let's try this again. Alright, yeah, so, that went bad the first time. This time it won't. This time, I'll be a little more careful. I'm actually using super missiles this time. Super missiles are very good to use here, obviously, since they're stronger than regular missiles. You may not have a lot, but it's gonna give you a very early advantage. So, you know, definitely start with those and make sure they hit, and you shall do fine. Even if you do take a lot of damage. Wow. Well, that was ominous looking. Alright. Ridley has been defeated. And so we have defeated Samus's parents' killer. And yeah, it's kind of a big thing. I mean, you know, when you think about it, it's like that monster has been bothering her for so long, and now it's finally dead. It's not something that she will have to worry about ever again, because it is, you know, I mean, dead is dead. You can't come back from dead. I mean, we just saw him explode. In the original game, he just blew up into a million pieces. I mean, maybe that's what happened here. And I mean, I guess if you had some really super duper genius science skills, you could take those pieces and put them back together. You might need to use some cybernetic cyborg components to make it all come together and actually make Ridley something living. But that'd be pretty meta. I don't know what I'm saying now. Anyway, So anyway, what I'm trying to do right now is, because I'm trying to 100% this game, including seeing every inch of this map, I'm trying to do ball jumping and bomb jumping at the same time, and screwing up horribly on it, but I finally got it there. Should have went to the Chozo statue to heal up, but oh well, it's okay. Well, like I said, that was one of my favorite fights that I've had so far with the Metroid series. I haven't played all the Metroid games yet. We'll get to that eventually. But out of this game so far, that was pretty fun. But now that we've got that taken care of, we can continue further here. Heal up there. Alright, so that's not so bad. And hopefully figure out the secret of this room. We just have to get by these holts. And I already forgot the name of these smaller enemies. For some reason, they're just not as memorable to me. But these weird owl-looking things are. I don't know why that is. Alright, luckily, I know how to get in here. Now. I didn't know before, but now I know. Just go and get that energy tank. And you have another energy tank. That just makes you even more overpowered. Alright. So, now what do we do? Well, we've beaten both Space Pirate Commanders, and as far as this planet's concerned, that's all that we needed to beat in terms of the Space Pirate Commanders, but there's technically one other new commander, the mysterious Mother Brain, the original AI program developed by the Chozo to run this planet when the Chozo used to live here, before the Space Pirates took it over. And, well, since the Space Pirates have taken it over and have taken over Mother Brain, we're just gonna have to, deal with it, I guess. I mean, we haven't even found any Metroids yet, and that's the whole reason we came here. And gosh, who knows how many they even have. That's a scary thought to think about. And I'm kind of trying to have a conversation going here so that it doesn't get too slow, because I want to get up there, but I can't do it right now because it's too high up. So I'm just like, screw it. I'll come back to it eventually. If only I had the ability to just jump infinitely. That would be useful. Right, Mr. Holtz? Why are they called Holtz? Oh, missile. Why is that? That's such a weird thing. Sometimes they just have weird items. Just screw with you. It's like, you know you're gonna have missiles. Oh, I know why it's there. Because technically, you could try to sequence break and get into that room by doing some bomb jumping, some ice beam shooting, but then you can't get by that missile block. Not that you really... I mean, I guess if you're into sequence breaking, then it's worth doing, but I don't know. I've never been a fan of it. I might have said this before already, but I like to play the games without trying to... Oh. I forgot you could pause on the elevator. Ow. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sequence breaking. There's nothing wrong with breaking statues. Three-eyed purple man. Purple man? Well, I don't know what happened to you, Mr. Chozo statue, but thank you for trying to heal me. Seriously, what in the world happened to that Chozo statue? What could break that thing? I feel like nothing could break a Chozo statue. Nothing can destroy one of those things. Not even Samus. Right? I mean, I don't know. Samus doesn't have any weapons that can do that. Well, either way. We have a secret tunnel, and the secret tunnel lets us do speed booster, and the speed booster lets us go super fast, and then we're gonna crash right into here. that's okay. Because we can jumpstart this. And speed boost from here. And we'll go super fast. And we'll go through the wall. And oh, I guess we're going through their ceiling. That's what I really meant to say. And oh, we hit their other ceiling. Alright. I'm getting distracted now. Yeah, with sequence breaking, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just something that I don't like to do if I don't have to. Because sometimes the game will be broken and you have to break the game. But another item. And it's one of the greatest of them all. Screw attack. Damage enemies while somersaulting. And that's all you need to know. That's the joys of this weapon. You don't have to use it. Well, I mean, well, thank you. You don't have to do anything other than jump. And make sure you're doing a spin jump so that you can have your somersault become a screw attack. And it is gloriously powerful. Better than the charged shot. Look at that. It destroys these Ripper Mark IIs. Even though we couldn't even destroy regular Rippers, now we can destroy them. We can destroy these screw attack blocks. Grab this missile tank. Ah, it's great. It's an awesome weapon. It is not required, which I think means that a lot of people will skip it for low percentage runs, but it's so great that it's disappointing not to have. But again, that's okay, because this is 100% run, and I'm more than happy to use it as I continue to explore secret areas. There is a bit of a downside with having it, in that now ice platform enemies, well, they're not going to be very good use anymore, because you will just plow through them with the screw attack, and for whatever reason Samus never wants to turn off her abilities. She can in other games, I think. It's even a plot point in a certain game. But, yeah. Either way. Shine Spark blocks where there's no place. Well, I should say speed booster blocks, but there's no way to use it. You must have to fly into it, I guess. Oh, I don't know. I guess we'll have to find out and wait and see and all that. Dang these dragons. But yeah, sequence breaking. I keep losing that subject. Oh. Look at me. I'm getting excited now. I get to do another Shine Spark. Sequence breaking is fine. It's just, I like trying to do things in the intended order, unless there's a reason not to. Like in this case, you'd think that you'd want to do Shine Spark, but you have to actually go down here because there's a secret area, so you have to go out of your way to do it, because it's not like the game's going to give you another opportunity to do it. I mean, you could always do it, but this is the most convenient opportunity. I don't know, it's hard to describe. Point is, I'm gonna have to come back here anyway. Again, if I didn't get screw attacked, that would be fine, but I got screw attacked, so now I have no choice. Unless I really time my jumps really well, and I just do not feel like doing that. Alright, speaking of timing, make sure you get your timing right here, and not fall over like I just did. Because, again, if you're like me and you're horrible at doing anything, then, you know, you might mess up that Shine Spark. Look at how cool Samus looks. Ah, great. I really like the Shine Spark. It took a long time for me to really understand how to use it. Now that I do, I feel a lot more comfortable in singing its praises than I did when I first was high floating enemy. Oh, look at me, I'm trying to do another Shine Spark. I'm coming up with the idea for it, but unfortunately, this is at a point where I'm still not very good at Shine Sparks. I'm honestly still not very good at them, but this is when I was really bad at them. So, I'm not gonna be doing a Shine Spark here, unfortunately. I'm trying to get as much room as I can to do it. But... smacked into that guy. Kind of frustrating, but what can we do? For whatever reason, these Chozo put in these dang Mario pipes and this weird illusionary liquid hot magma or lava or boiling acid, whatever you want to call it. But that is real. And I'm being a bit stupid right now by trying to go in here. It is not something I would recommend. I'm just like, okay, no, I shouldn't do this. Let me leave. Which is the smart thing to do. Don't go in there. Do not go in there. I went in there. I should not have gone in there. That was a horrible idea. Yeah. So, essentially, you can see how much health I lost trying to go in there. I got pretty close to the item, but if I went for the item hidden in there, I would have not made it back. So I went backwards. But then I realized, well, I need to find a place to save. Haven't saved in a while. And then I realized I'm not good at jumping. Yeah. Well, this isn't going well. Oh. Yeah! Shine Spark. Oh. Okay, yeah, that was pretty bad. So, due to issues that were within my control, I didn't save, so I had to do a lot of stuff over. I decided not to try going into the lava, magma, acid area. I'll save that for later when I have better abilities to do so, more health. Let's just defeat these 3 Barastutes. Or maybe not, just defeat one. And get out of here. Oy. Nah. It's not easy when you aren't good at games. Isn't that right, Squeaked? You'd probably be good at games. You and those tentacles, I could see you doing some pretty good work. Wow, whatever. Might as well say thank you to our Chozo statue friend here as he restores Samus's supplies and hit points. And let's just be on our way. Get rid of these Garudas. Oy. Again, it's... It also doesn't help that in that secondary set of, you know, recording that I did, I had recording issues again. So I had to... Well, I mean, I had to cut it. I could have left it in there, but it would have looked horrible. So I went with the original footage that I had. You know, I could have included both and had maybe one as a music montage, but yeah. We'll just move on for now. Save the music for a more appropriate setting. Because I believe I referenced this already, but there is some fan remixes I'd like to include. Some official remixes as well, maybe? Maybe. But we'll get to that eventually. For the time being, I just need to get through this area. There's an easier way to do this. There's actually a harder way to do this, I suppose, if you went in here without the screw attack or Norfair suit. It seems like you can, but then you'd, like, screw it up. Like I just did right there. But luckily, everything can be reset. In this case, we'll be resetting this puzzle after we deal with these weird, gravel rock blocks. I'm not exactly sure if they have an official name either. But there's an easy way to do this, and we're gonna do it the easy way. Just blow up that side and get your super missile tank. Woo. It is too bad they don't give you more super missiles. Like, there's still plenty of more upgrades we can get for it, but there just aren't a lot. So it's very, like, you gotta be careful with how you use it, because eventually you're just gonna run out of them super quick, and then it's like, well, that's disappointing, I suppose. Luckily, I didn't disappoint myself here, because I found this hidden missile tank that I nearly missed. Yeah. If only I could just jump infinitely and avoid touching this liquid, boiling, hot, acid, magma, lava. Ah. Again, I keep calling it that, but I think it is just supposed to be lava, and they just miscall it from what it actually is, which is magma. But since it's liquid hot magma. I should probably make a reference. What am I kidding? I've been making a reference all this time. Whatever. Alright, well, we still have a ways to go, so we're just gonna do a bit more here. Destroy this bridge that I didn't actually want to destroy. And we'll just stop here. See you next time.